Oh, all right.
Norbes,
Okay.
let me
Okay.
when we talking about Summer Madness, we're on Summer Madness 6 now.
Yeah.
Big accomplishment. Now, when y'all first did the first installment of Summer Madness, then did you see it reaching the heights that it has reached now?
You know what's crazy? I'm a type of dude that I like to foresee shit. So whenever I put an idea together, I like to think years down the line. So I honestly, man, that's my intentions with everything, man. Like whenever I see something, I don't do something with the intentions of it being average. So I always shoot for the stars. You know what I mean? I always feel like we could be way bigger. Like, you ever talk to the guys on the team, like from Beasley to Smack, they'll tell you I'm a pain in the ass, man, because I always feel like we can be better and bigger. I'm kind of a nuisance when it comes to things. I'm a perfectionist, so I want it to be bigger and better all the time. So, absolutely. You know what I mean? I've definitely seen it getting bigger. Yeah.
Quick question. What's the worst perception that people have about you?
Worst perception that I'm a snake. Honestly, I'm very straightforward. I don't like to lie to people. You know what I mean? And I actually care about what I do, man. Like, I really care about what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I take my job very serious.
Because I know out of a lot of people, you know, I know you hear a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's name be in the twist, but I know your name be in a lot of shit because, you know, whether it's a battle rapper, you know, might be saying, you know, you said a few things to help them out, or whether you said something negative, whatever. And you might not have said not a damn thing, but by you being in tune with URL and, you know, we call you the gatekeeper over here. So, you know what I mean? By you being in that situation, like, I know that could probably be the worst situation, you know what I mean, as far as the perception
I mean, you can't make everybody happy, bro. So just touching the situation that if you take a 1 of 10 people, 9 out of them 10 people ain't gonna be happy. So it is what it is. But I knew I had thick skin. I knew you know, unlike my partners don't really like being the bad guy, and I embrace it. So I'll take all of the you know, I'll take all of the pressure off my partners by taking most of the criticism. So, you know, it's a position that I enjoy. Yeah, and you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know what, Norbes, let me ask you. How did you...
I got a question for Norbes, too.
I always wanted to know, how did you get your start in battle rap?
Man, honestly, I was just doing music. And I just started showing up to events. I started showing up to... Actually, matter of fact, one day Math had brung over the Lions in DVD.
Okay.
And it was the one Goods versus... who the fuck was Goods battle? It was Goods versus...
K-Shine or Head Ice?
K-Shine, yeah, versus K-Shine. It was that DVD. And I watched it. And I was like, this is cool. You know, and my first one that I was a fan of was Goods. Like, I was like, this nigga's dirt, man. And from then on, I just started going to some of these battles, downtown battles, which I wasn't a big fan of. And then I would just start going, and I started showing some battles. Like, I don't even know how I would get invited. I was just going.
You're a little muffin, Norbes.
A muffin? What the? That was gay. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I thought you called me a muffin. I was like, yo, bro, I thought you called me a muffin.
No,
like, I was like,
yo, never in my life would I call another man a fucking muffin. Like, real shit. I don't even even if it was a sign of disrespect, I would definitely not go muffin.
You never call a nigga a muffin.
I swear to God.
I'm a grown ass man now.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what? Like, did these guys call me a muffin? Like, but you know, I would be going to these events, and you know, I was already, you know, I was managing Math, and one day when the Rex battle didn't go down on grind time because of bad business, Smack called me and asked me to do the battle on Smack. Mm-hmm. And I said, sure. And one day I get another call from Beasley, and he starts pitching to me, listen, we're going to start this thing called the URL. He's like, are you a fan of battle rap, of UFC? I was like, nah, I'm more of a boxing fan, but what's up? And then he started breaking it down to me. We're going to start this league. You know, the streets are missing what Smack's doing, so we're going to turn this into the Ultimate Rap League. And basically they said, like, you know, you seem to have your thumb on the pulse of everything, because I actually set up that HBO Lions and thing. I'm the one, I set up like 4 of those battles, but nobody knew about that. And, you know, Smack and Beasley were kind of like, you know, we don't really know much about these battlers, and you seem to have your finger on the pulse about it. And that's when I started recruiting everybody from Averb to everybody. Like, everybody was recruited by me that's on the URL. So, and that's really how I got the start. Just got that phone call, you know, and just decided to run with it. It was an opportunity that I felt like I couldn't pass up. A lot of people thought I was crazy for fucking with Smack again, because a lot of people felt like Smack was over. You know, at that point, it was a big push for, like, you know, what's the nigga's name? Sub-Zero. He was that guy at the time. And, you know, Smack was kind of diluted. He was, you know, he was kind of, you know, I'm you know, kind of just dying out. And I really felt like it was going to be a rejuvenation of Smack, and I took the opportunity, and that's basically what it was. Like, I got an opportunity. I was grateful for it, and I just made the best out of the situation, because, you know, I believe, you know, like, people don't know, like, I use my name Norbes, for instance. It means something to me. Like, people always ask, like, what the fuck does it mean? And it comes from a movie, Norbes. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with fucking Norbes. My uncle, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, why the hell? It doesn't even make any sense. Basically, what it is, man, like, I was doing the music, and I always had a problem with starting things and never finishing them, right? And, you know, when I decided to do the music, I was like, I'm going to use a name where I can't quit. You know what I'm saying? And I lost my uncle in 1998. Lost him to, he got killed in a car accident, you know, basically fell asleep behind the wheel. He was drinking, fell asleep behind the wheel. And he meant a lot to me. So, no problem. So he really meant a lot to me. So when I decided to do this music shit, I didn't want to, you know, do it and quit. So I said, if I do it on my uncle, I can never quit. And, you know, once I got in basically in business with Smack, I couldn't quit, man. Like, I was repping my uncle's name, so I had to make this great. There was no option but to make the Smack URL so great. And basically, you know, that's how I took it, man. Like, everything I do is for a purpose. And, you know, a lot of people don't know that. So, you know, I have to go hard, man. If I don't go hard, I let my uncle down, and I refuse to do that.
Nah, I respect that. I definitely respect that.
So I'll be around doing this battleship for a long time.
You mentioned a few sessions ago you're a heavy boxing fanatic.
Yeah, I like boxing. I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan. I've been a Mayweather fan since he fought fucking Angel Garcia, Manfredi, and I'm talking about for years. I was a kid watching Floyd box, so I've always been a fan. And you know, I love boxing. I think it's a good sport. I think it's a dying sport, but a good sport at that. But you know.
Okay. I wanted to know who you have, Alvarez and Amir Khan. Who do you have winning this fight and why?
So this is my thing with the power. A lot of people aren't giving Amir Khan credit because of the fact that, you know, people say he doesn't have a strong chin. Now, even that being said, I still think he possesses the tools to win the fight. And the reason being is because he can box, stick a move. He's an active fighter. His hands are very fast. And when he got hit by Danny Garcia, he didn't expect Danny Garcia to hit him. He's expecting to get hit by somebody very powerful. So he's going to avoid the contact. Now, this is my problem with the situation. I believe boxing is very corrupt. And if the fight is anywhere near close or anything, it's going to go to Canelo because Triple G and him is a big money fight. So if Amir Khan wins, he's going to have to be extremely active, which then entails him to really expose himself to getting hit by Canelo. So I'm going to say Amir Khan possesses all the tools to win the fight. I think Canelo still wins on decision, or if this guy makes a mistake. But I do believe that Amir Khan possesses every skill to beat. If he wins, I would not be surprised. I think he should win that fight, actually, Amir Khan, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think Alvarez should go anywhere near Triple G.
Well, I don't think Triple G's fought anybody. I mean, who the hell has he fought?
He hasn't, but that doesn't negate the fact that the man hits extremely hard in both hands.
So does Canelo. He puts his punches better together.
Yeah,
he puts better punches. And hold on, and you gotta take it to the factor that he got that Mexican head. Canelo, he can take a shot. I've never seen Triple G get hit ever.
I mean,
no, he
never got hit.
He mixed in his last couple joints.
You
never seen him get rocked. Which is just a testament to to maybe a little bit of the defense of people not getting caught with full extension. My problem with this fight, which I spoke on last night. My problem with this fight, which I spoke on last night with the Amir Khan and the Canelo thing, and I'm gonna be quick about it. It's all about that straight jab and straight right hand from Amir, keeping his distance, and the power. Can he keep Canelo at bay? Because if Canelo get in the pocket comfortably, it's gonna be a long fucking night for Amir.
But I agree. But this is the problem. Canelo has problem with speed, and one thing about Amir Khan is he is very fast, can get in and out fast. But the only problem with him is, due to the fact he's fighting Canelo, he has to be more active for the simple fact that he's got to win on points. He's got to be active and almost win the fight, and in a way that it's undeniable, because anything close is going to go to Canelo. Anything close. So he really has to take each of these rounds and try to almost have landslides in every round. Because if he doesn't, he's going to lose the fight. Canelo and Triple G, the writing is on the wall. And you as y'all both know, Canelo is worth a lot more than what's his name, Amir Khan fighting.
Yeah, that's bad.
Fight, to be honest with you. So to me, if it wasn't for the fact of all this money being there, if you take all those elements out, I would say it would be Amir Khan. But due to the fact there's so many elements that he has to be so active, then he runs the risk of getting hit. And if he gets hit hard by Canelo, he's not coming back from that. I'm sorry. So it's a tough fight. It's a real tough fight to call, to be honest with you.
I said last night that this is possibly Hagler, Hearns, less punches, less gambling. Just less gambling. Just less gambling. That's all I see. But far as
I feel you. But Amir Khan has to gamble more because he has to win decisively. Anything close is not going to win. So he has to go out there and really take chances. He can't go out there and try to pity-pat and walk away because he'll lose the fight.
I think Canelo going to try to impose his will early in the fight because he knows he doesn't have that arm reach, that reach advantage.
But the one thing that Canelo, like again, when he imposes his will, it's against targets that aren't quick, and he puts his punches together well against targets that aren't mobily diverse, and that's the difference between Amir Khan. Amir Khan can move. He can really move in and out. He's very frustrating. He's one of the few fighters that I thought that would give Floyd a problem because he's so active and quick. Very fast hands, can get in and out. Very good offensive fighter.
So it sounds like this fight going to come down to what size ring they choose for that night at that venue. If they go with the traditional 15, Canelo could fuck around and cut that ring off.
Which it's probably going to be a traditional small. It's going to be a smaller ring.
They might,
but again,
I think they might go big. I think they might go big for Amir. I think if they go big, then you can definitely say that Amir is favored with this whole situation. Far as politically, is a fair fight because he gets the reach and he get a lateral movement.
The reason it won't be big is because of the simple fact that this is Canelo's fight. Amir Khan just got invited to the party. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's his party. You know what I mean? So let's be honest.
I agree.
This is not a fight. Yeah, you know what I mean? This guy holds all the cards. Canelo Alvarez. So,
if your boy Floyd come back, which I think he is.
He's going to fight Danny.
Do you think that's who it's going to be?
It's definitely going to be Danny Garcia. You're looking at an undefeated champion. No blemishes on his record. Not too big of a dangerous fight for Floyd. Let's be honest. I think Danny's a good fighter. I think he's getting better every fight. But I don't think he poses many problems for Floyd. Floyd is the best counterpuncher in boxing. I think Danny is very good at timing punches, and he's gotten better at just becoming an all-around fighter. But it's just not a big loss for Floyd. It's a good enough fight where people say, "Well, Danny's undefeated," but it's not a dangerous fight where it'll be because I think Amir Khan is more dangerous. I think Floyd fights Amir Khan is definitely a lot more dangerous with the hand speed, but I don't think Danny can compete with Floyd in terms of hand speed. And I think Floyd will just, win every round very decisively.
I think the only thing that can stop Floyd is what he's been avoiding, taller fighters. That's the only thing that could beat him. That's it. Because anything else is just like he'll fuck him up. Danny's too small.
It depends. You got to look at small and agile. Like, not tall and agile. Like Amir Khan, I think Floyd was avoiding that because Amir Khan's hands are very active, and he forces you to be active. And that's something that nobody's able to do is actively make Floyd engage. And when he has had problems, it's been against guys with hand speed that can, that aren't, that basically can match his hand speed and get in trouble early with timing. But the problem is when he fought Shane Mosley was older and was, he wasn't as good offensive fighter as, say, an Amir Khan. Zab Judah wasn't disciplined enough and was never in shape. I think Amir Khan, honestly, has all the tools to beat Floyd because of the fact that he's very, very fast, and a very good active fighter. So,
that size will be a problem. The size will be a problem for Floyd. Yeah. It's hard to counterpunch a nigga that got a 4-inch reach advantage, 5-inch reach advantage against you. You can't just sit there in the pocket and just wait for it. It could become a problem.
Floyd doesn't like to engage. Floyd does not like to engage.
Yeah, I definitely see. If that fight was to happen, I definitely see Floyd, on his bicycle a lot.
Well, the thing with that is Floyd won't be able to be on his bicycle because Amir Khan is able to get in. He's very fast. So Floyd will have to engage more. Floyd does not want to engage anymore.
So
he's too old. He's
so you think it would be forced? It would be forced for him to engage with.
Yeah, he would be forced to engage with somebody with a lot of hand speed, and I don't think he wants to do that. And with Danny, he's gonna pop shot Danny the whole fight and win every round clearly. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to time him. Because Danny is a good counterpuncher, but you can't counterpunch somebody who's not engaging with you. And Danny's gonna have to force the fight and get caught. Get caught. And I think that's what's gonna happen with Danny. And I think he'll basically cruise to a win, easily against Danny. Against Amir Khan again, I don't think so. And not to mention, like I said, Amir Khan's trying to get a rematch with Danny, and they're not trying to give Amir Khan that rematch. There's a reason for that.
There's definitely a reason.
Let's be honest.
Because I think right now, Danny's just chasing. He's just chasing like everybody else chasing the biggest fight.
Listen,
now the situation with Floyd. The situation with Floyd is a delicate situation for any little motherfucker that's boxing right now. Let it be known. Let that little nigga go about his business. None of y'all can beat him. None of y'all.
No. But Danny's got to play smart. Danny's okay. If I take a risky fight like Amir Khan, I'm not going to get Floyd because chances are I'll lose to Amir Khan. That's a risk. I'm not willing to take.
Yeah.
So
and you want to lose to Floyd?
Yeah.
Floyd. See, this is the delicate situation with Floyd. we did not know what was upon us until it was too late. He had already destroyed the whole fucking situation. So everything from 140 to 152 is destroyed because of that nigga.
Yeah, no, I told you, but Floyd, you guys said Floyd is very smart, man. Like, and I'm talking about in terms of picking his opponents, when to fight him, everything. He's not a stupid guy. And like I said, not taking away nothing from Danny, because I'm a Danny Garcia fan. But Danny Garcia, there's two reasons why he would fight Danny. You know, one, the risk factor is not there. It's really not. I don't think Floyd feels like Danny can actually beat him. And two, the fact of the matter is, man, he's undefeated. Danny's undefeated. You can sell that. And Floyd, if Floyd comes back, he's gonna want 9 figures or 6 figures, whatever the fuck. No, 9 figures. He wants 9 figures. So he can't sell that with Amir Khan. Not yet, unless Amir Khan goes and destroys Canelo Alvarez. Then he can sell that big mega fight. And Floyd's not gonna want to do that, but that can get done. But he's gonna try to sell Danny Garcia right now, and he's already thrown it out there that he's interested in Danny, and Danny knows that. So Danny's gonna play it safe and keep that 0 there, and they're gonna sell the whole both undefeated. Who loses first? I don't see Floyd getting $100 million for that fight though.
No.
All right, this is a question that we had last night, and I'll say it to you. What needs to happen? Because it seems like it's a gap in boxing right now, somewhere in between 152 and 160. It seems like Golovkin is not getting a challenge. It seems like everybody is too small to fight him. You see what I'm saying? So what do we do? Like, if Amir bulks up, does it take away from his speed? You know what I'm saying? Like, Amir can't go no further than where he's at. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
Because there's not a lot of great boxers, and it's because boxing doesn't really have a foundation to build upon. So most of these people that get into boxing are either signed after high school or pretty much guys that have 9 to 5s and stuff like that. So what ends up happening is, like, the NFL has high school, college. Boxing doesn't have that. Boxing has literally Golden Gloves, Olympics, and then pro.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys don't go. It's very limited amount of people that get signed to big contracts when they're coming up. So there's no real foundation. So there's not a lot of great boxers. Not to mention that the belt doesn't mean shit anymore. Nobody gives a fuck about who got the belt, and it's whack. And it's a lot of politics. Like, people don't cherish the championship belt. So somebody right now is talking about they would have to give the belt if they don't take a mandatory opponent. Who cares? Because that belt doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't mean anything anymore. And that's the problem with boxing. You know, I'm a 154-pound fighter, but I got the belt, but I don't have to fight the number one and the number one opponent because I can make more money here. And of course, the boxing commissions are all fucking corrupt. So what do you think they're gonna do? I'm gonna go where I can make more money. So there's no real balance within that. So everybody can avoid everybody. In the NFL, you can't avoid the 2 best teams playing against each other for the championship at the end. In boxing, you can avoid that for years. And that's the problem. Nobody gives a fuck about the belt. The belt means nothing. And that's the problem. You know, I mean, there's too much corruption.
The catch-weight prize fights became more the attention than the actual fighting for position.
Yeah. Who cares about a belt anymore? I don't even know who the fuck is the champions. But I know who Floyd Mayweather is. I know Canelo Alvarez is. I know who Amir Khan is. I don't know.
I think like at one point in time, you know, in boxing, it was like certain niggas just unified all them bitches. You know what I mean? And held them for a minute. Because at one point in time, Mayweather had fucking 3 out of the 4, and the 4th one he didn't want to go get because he didn't even like the motherfuckers who commissioned the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you a question. Why are there so many damn belts? Like, in the NFL, there's 1 Super Bowl trophy. There's not 5 of them for everybody. I don't understand why there's 5. And that's why I think a lot of the corruption is in boxing. You know? Like, it's horrible. Like, it's a big fucking scam. Who the fuck has 4 champions? You know what I mean? Like, in one division. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
And that's what the problem is. You know?
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, definitely does. Well, Norbes, I want to thank you for coming on, brother. I really appreciate it.
Definitely.
Throw the cards out there, before you get off.
May 7th, I'll be in the West Coast. You know what I mean? I'll be crip walking with my man. I'm gonna get it popping out.
Start that shit, North.
You know how we do May 22nd, the PG's Black Bear. Then we got You All back June 4th at Santos Party House, Unfinished Business. It'll take overs here, man. That's it.
Facts.
My man.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, brother. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you back on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anytime, man. Appreciate you guys having me. So.
Nah, man. I
definitely
we had good dialogue, man.
No, definitely coming back, man.
Good dialogue. I definitely appreciate that.
My man, no problem. Hit me up whenever.
All right,
Don't forget about Buttah from the Block, TG, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you.
That's my man, Buttah from the Block.